Welcome to TuberChat. If you have come to... I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready and I wasn't ready. And I fumbled the intro. But for those of you who are brand new, or if you're watching this for the first time, welcome to TuberChat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers and beyond, you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is Ali's Craft Pursuits. Now, this is somebody who's been a dear friend of TuberChat for a very long time, somebody who's active on the other social networks as well. On her channel, she's got over 1,100 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can get this channel some watch hours soon enough and get them monetized. But Ali's Craft Pursuits brings us all three types of content, both with shorts, videos, and live streams. When we head over to the videos page, we'll see that she has got shorts here, a lot of shorter videos, and then what she does on her channel is a lot of diamond painting and other types of crafts and a lot of video gameplay, and often she'll even hop into games that simulate crafting, which is really, really cool. So I hope everybody will join her. She's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend for a long, long time. And after you connect with her, you'll see that kind of support coming back to you, I'm sure. I see a couple of things in the chat that I'm going to miss already, so thank you for the extra support here. Hendrickson Family Farm has just put a super chat up, and thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. We shared a video for them today. We share 5 to 8 times per day. On the days that we stream, we usually take one post for ourselves, and the last post of the day is always for our copyright-free music channel. But we try to share for other creators more than anything else. It's the #1 thing that I'm thanked for on YouTube, so that's a hint for everybody about how effective the community tab sharing is. Black Phoenix also dropped us another super chat. They've done that countless times, and thank you for that. For this reason, we're going to make these two channels the next ones that we look at before I start spinning the wheel for today, but we've got some introductions to do as well. Hendrickson Family Farm is coming up, and I see just one more thing I've got to read in the chat. If you have questions or comments, I'm hoping that you will hold them just for a few minutes until I get through the introductions. We tend to be very, very busy at the beginning. Mama Crazies and Nem, thank you so much for renewing that membership. I really do appreciate that. Members always get added onto our wheel right away. Let me get it on the wheel. Trying not to rush. I thought I was ready. I was all set up to get started. I literally had the intro playing, as you all saw, for it goes on for about 3 minutes, but I had not put the green screen up, which is here behind me right now. It's a portable green screen, as you can see, and that's what kind of threw me off of the intro. Also, emotion, just so you know, for some reason my redirect is glitching right now. I'm going to try again in the break, but there's a problem. It says I don't have any redirect privileges, which we know is not true. We've been using live redirect for a couple of weeks now, so we'll see if I can get that fixed up. Either way, Emotion has a new song for us to hear after TuberChat today. We're going to go hang out in his premiere, but that's about 2.5 hours from now, so we got a long way to go. We've got a lot of people on the Wheel of Doom already, and we're going to add some more names. One of the things you'll notice, Mama McCrazies and them just added that membership. They've just renewed that, but memberships and super chats also affect our stream boss, which is that video game life meter that you see under my camera there. And they all knock a little bit of life out, and highlighted milestone messages that members have also affect that. So Mama McCrazies and them has just knocked out our stream boss, and they will get some extra exposure for that reason. we have got a busy beginning again, so thank you everybody for that. Again, we're looking at Ali's Crafts Pursuits, and this has been a long-time friend of TuberChat. I've got a lot of names on the wheel right now. I am Betty J. Gathers, Wolf's Bear Productions, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. We're all here very early. Emotion I already mentioned, Chris's Clever Craft, Corinne's Life, Mrs. VSN C09. They're all on the wheel with Lori's Tech Time, Needs Watches, and Mama McCrazy's and Nem. Who've been longtime friends of TuberChat, actually. And then I see Woman Outdoors is in the house. And Kristen Welton, my love, is always here as a moderator and a member. Now, Scratch and PPA is also on the wheel. He is a shining jewel in the TuberChat family. He's here as a beloved and dedicated moderator and has been a dear friend who displays unbelievable generosity and support for others. So he's already on the wheel. Michael's Adventures can't be with us today. He is another shining jewel in the TuberChat family, and he lives wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than he expects to receive. He's here every day that he can be, but just due to a work schedule, it can't be every day. He always sends his regards and lets everybody know that he's thinking about us when he can't be here. Talk with Tori, thank you so much for that super chat. And for that reason, we're going to look at your channel right after Hendricks and Family Farm. And then I see that we've got Annabelle TV, who would have already been on the wheel as a member. Annabelle TV, I'm spelling that completely wrong. They've got an interesting way to spell their channel name, right? And then I see Rock Chick Beauty is also dropping one in. So thank you for all this overwhelming extra support. Super chatters always get put on the screen right away, and then members are always on the wheel right away. So we will get through a few of these channels. Black Phoenix, Hendricks and Family Farm, Talk with Tori, and Annabelle TV and Rock Chick Beauty, and then we will get to Spinning the Wheel soon after. I'm sure Jennifer Anger, thank you so much for your super chat as well. It is quite a busy beginning, so thank you. The Weightlifting Geek is also in the house. That's the Relax Joe ASMR. And we are having just an unbelievable beginning to today's stream. So thank you everybody for this overwhelming extra support. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, I hope you'll hold those for another few minutes. I have a hard time reading the chat just at the beginnings, and we'll try to catch up in about 15 minutes or so. Your boy Smoove is in the house. Drunken Chef Barbecue said they will be driving, so they may not be able to participate, but they will listen, and I do appreciate that. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by for a moment or to say hello and drop a thumbs up and things like that. Black Phoenix, of course, we already talked about. The All That Fluff and Stuff is here from Australia. Come Hither with Heather is in the house, another extremely generous creator. Derek's Journey needs to be added to the wheel. They're a member again. Derek's Journey has been, I keep saying a lot of the same descriptions for channels, but it's absolutely true. We have a lot of very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters here, so I put a lot of focus on that. Facing Reality is in the house, Full Throttle Adventures and Unboxing. It's good to have you back. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is here with us almost every day. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is the second channel from TWT TV. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is here with Moments with Vanessa, and Mr. Bubbles was in the house quite early. I did see that. Nicholas Family Adventures. Good to see you back. Nikki D Official is here. Poppin' the Popcorn is Katie. Red Hot Reactions is Steve. They're both here with us. Redbird Farm is in the house. And She Stole My Thunder is here. Let's get them onto the wheel. And then as well, Tamara Recipes is here. The Gaming Ham is in the house. Good to see you here. Now, hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I do see that Hilda DC is here, part of our moderator squad, a very much loved and well-respected creator who has just unbelievably fast-paced and high-energy live chats lately, both in live streams and Premiere. She posts almost every day in some way, shape, or form. I see that I'm just about to miss one more thing, Mama McCrazies and them. I'm sure there are a lot of creators who've missed having you here, so thank you for that. You know, I know not everybody can be here every day. Not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours and things like that. So like I said, I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, but it's great to know that you do miss it if you're not here. So like I said, Mama McCrazies and them has been a longtime friend of TuberChat, and I hope everybody will connect with them. So one more time, we're looking at Ali's Crafts Pursuits, and this has been a dear friend of TuberChat for a very long time, and we're back to featuring channels. So, you know, I talk about featured channels in a couple of different ways, but for those creators that I notice that are living wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive, both here in the community of TuberChat and outside when I run into everybody in the YouTube streets, you know, we choose to feature a few channels, and we don't do it in every episode, but we do tend to do it for long streaks at a time. Last week we saw Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, and we've got a few more channels lined up to be featured this week. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. So again, forgive me for anybody that I missed in the chat. I don't mean to miss anybody, and if you've mentioned a question or a comment, please mention it again with 3 thumbs up. Or at mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'm able to watch the chat now, and we should catch it the next time around. And then, oh yeah, variety is great. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. I'll be curious to know how you enjoy Epidemic Sound. I know that's a big service. Black Phoenix is coming up right now. They dropped a super chat on us with a lot of positivity in their message as well. Thank you for that. MLW Fishing Man, good to see you here. That's another creator I run into supporting others regularly. And then Black Phoenix has 239 subscribers right now. Now, they've been doing a lot of video gameplay. I see you've put up a few more shorts as well, or at least a couple, which is great. So hopefully that continues. Hopefully you start getting some serious action on these. Forgive my chance to hijack the promotion, but we actually started dropping shorts on our music channel now. So I'm going to try to drop one a day almost for the next month and a half or so. One to match every song on that channel for anybody who hasn't already seen it. All the same music that you hear in the background of TuberChat is available as copyright-free music. We will look at that channel later tonight after Emotions premiere. Rambling with the Brums is another fellow Canadian. That is Scott. It's good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. And we haven't talked about playlists, so if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Dangerous Jobbers, good to see you back in the house. Gloria's Platter is here. I'm just taking a video from Black Phoenix to put into my catch-up list that will help me stay caught up with this creator and make sure I don't fall too far behind. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, as you have seen. And next is Hendrickson Family Farm. For the same reason, these creators drop super chats on us, so we put them up right away, and we'll get to spinning the wheel after we get through a few more channels. Dangerous Jobbers. It's always good to see you here, and I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours or every day, but I do appreciate you coming in. On that note, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other, and if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Mama McCrazies and them is actually going to come up right after Jennifer Ainger, because they also, as well as renewing their membership, dropped a super chat. So we'll get them off the wheel and into our list, and they will be up next. Hendrickson Family Farm is a channel I'm still getting to know, but I'm going to take your farm walk around video and I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I get to know your content a little bit better, And the reason why I do that, and especially putting channels on the screen, is so that over time I get to know the channels better, the content better as I watch more and more of your content, and then as well hopefully get to know the creators behind the channels as well. Anybody can reach out to me on the other social networks. I am on Instagram all of the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. But I'm always happy to talk YouTube. And then let's see what I can do about Talk with Tori. Thank you one more time, Hendrickson Family Farm, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra generous support. And we see that 345 subscribers has them getting very close to the halfway mark to 400. I'm hoping we can push them farther. Eerie Frog, forgive me. I saw you earlier in the chat. I did not welcome you, but it's good to have you here. I don't mean to miss anybody. You know, the beginnings are always hectic. That's my excuse. But I am happy to see you here, so thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Yeah, and then Talk with Tori's here with 152 subscribers. Now, this is another channel that I'm still getting to know, but obviously somebody that we have a lot to learn from when we see that they're doing a lot of brain games by the look of it on the thumbnails that we have here. I'm just going to look through their videos for a quick second and see what else they got going on. Positivity, which is great. So it looks like they're going to challenge our mind on this channel, so I'll be looking forward to that myself. I'm just going to take your latest video, actually, and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with your channel, and like I said, as I get to know your content a little bit better, hopefully I'll do a better job of promoting you every time you're here, as you'll hear in the stories that I tell about other creators that come through. Mega Man, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's a new channel to TuberChat with a classic name, so good to have you here. And hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So next up is Annabelle TV. So thank you, Talk with Tori, with your for your super chat, and thank you, Annabelle TV, for the same reason. I really do appreciate that. Come Hither with Heather, yes. Actually, I had a good time hanging out with Come Hither with Heather last week? Yes, last week on a live stream on their channel. And I actually ran into one of our moderators, Makeup Mom and Son, who was on the other day with Corinne's Life, and Fordman, Kenneth Oakes was on there. We had a good time hanging out and talking. I haven't been on a lot of panels lately. Annabelle TV has got 510 subscribers. Now, that means that this creator can expect, likely, to have their community tab pop up within the next 7 days. What we find is that it happens within 7 days. It used to be 7, like on the nose. There was no chance it was 6. Now we're unsure, but it could be 7 days from the day that you really hit that 500 and don't slip back below, right? Because YouTube plays games with all of our numbers. We all know that. And then all that fluff and stuff. Did I miss your birthday? You're just saying it's you've been partying up for your birthday. Is it today or did I miss it? I'm curious to know, and forgive me if I've missed that or forgotten. Annabelle TV, another creator I'm still getting to know, but I'm just going to take a I'm going to take this collaboration video, and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. Collaborating is something I'm always happy to see creators do, because it is a great way to expand your audience. Even if you have creators that you are friends with and have been supporting, they've been supporting you, you know, and you see each other regularly, you will be surprised to know how many people will find you by going on somebody else's channel or having them on your channel. It works vice versa, and you will definitely grow your audience in that way. It's one of my favorite ways to see people do that. and build friendships, of course, right? So thank you, Annabelle TV, for a super chat. They also happen to be a member. Rock Chick Beauty dropped a super chat on us as well, so I'm going to put that channel up next. This is a creator who's been a dear friend to TuberChat for a very long time. Of course, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I'm going to take a video, your latest one, add it into my catch-up list. I don't want to fall behind with you. I see you've posted 3 already this week, which is great to see. Now, Rock Chick Beauty is somebody who puts a lot of focus on presentation on their channel, between the banner, the avatar. I think you switched the avatar this week, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, but they switch up their presentation often. They are bringing us all 3 types of content, as you can see, with shorts, videos, and live streams. And Rock Chick Beauty is somebody who had reset and restarted their channel just under a year and a half ago. So it's wonderful to see them moving so swiftly. And now already with 729 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 they're thinking about. You'll find a lot of variety on this channel, including a lot of product reviews and unboxings, random live streams, and then sometimes theme videos as well. Mrs. VSNC09 is asking, is there a way to increase the number of featured channels that are shown on the front screen? And no, only if you add more sections. So that's a big thought, right? I can't remember for the life of me how many it puts across the top. If it's 6 or 8 or something along those lines. But you can click to see the whole list. You know, TuberChat's got a laundry list of channels that have been so generous as to trade favors with us and put us on their front page. When we look at Rock Chick Beauty, she's got featured channels here. So in the view that I've got, we see 5. But it can go a little bit farther than that if I was to expand out the page, I think, right? Yeah, there you go. So 6 it can have. And you can click on that. Let me show you. When we click on featured for Rock Chick Beauty, we see like they've got a handful of different channels in that list, right? But if you wanted to, YouTube gives you the opportunity to have 10 sections on your front page, as well as your featured video and trailer, if you have one of those each. And then, so in Rock Chick Beauty's case, if they wanted to, they could add some more featured sections. There's a new feature, by the way, on YouTube now for monetized channels that have memberships. When you have more than 8 or more members, YouTube puts automatically a section on your front page. You can take it off if you want to or move it around, but it's kind of a another prompt for memberships, which is kind of cool. And we'll look at that at some point if everybody wants to. So Purple Tube is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And if there's anything I've missed in the chat, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Jennifer Ainger dropped a super chat on us as well, so thank you for that. For that reason, we're looking at this channel right away, and we'll get back to spinning the wheel like we usually do in another moment. Jennifer Ainger is another creator I'm still getting to know, but they've actually been with us for a little while. They seem to do pure variety on their channel. I'm just going to take your latest video, banana pan pancake cake. All right, we're gonna have to see what this video is, and I'll add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me just catch up with your content a little bit better, a little bit more. And then the idea is that I'll promote your channel better every time you're here over a long period of time. And let us just look at the subscriber number here. So 94 subscribers means that they're officially on that road to the first 100. Now, we know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever. As long as everybody's doing as much as they can for each other, everybody will be fine. We see channels growing. We see them hitting milestones. We see channels getting monetized if that's what they want, all the time. And most want that. Most here in TuberChat. I'd say it's a lot more than 99% of channels that come through are looking forward to monetization. But we see it happening. So we just want to do all we can to push somebody along. Jennifer Ainger is going to hit that first 100, which means they can set their URL up soon enough. I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer today. Now here on TuberChat, I don't tend to do the push where we say like, okay, everybody go to this channel and subscribe right now, because it doesn't work here because we're so much focused on following the procedure, connecting the right way so that we make sure those connections stick. But you will have your 100 subscribers anytime now. I'm sure everybody will be excited for Jennifer Ainger, and this is somebody who's been engaging conversation here in TuberChat for quite some time. Coastal Water, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They also dropped, Mama Crazies and them also dropped a super chat after renewing a membership. So thank you for that extra generous support. I really do appreciate that. They said they missed being here. It's only been a little while, but it's great to have you back. Now I'm behind with your channel, but I'm going to take your breast cancer awareness video. Pardon me, I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me catch up a little bit, and I won't fall further behind. But it's great to have Mama McCrazies and them back in the house. You can see that this is a dynamic creator with these thumbnails that they've got going on right now, not to mention their avatar and money flying around on the Dollar Tree haul, which is interesting. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time here on TuberChat. It's great to have you back in the house today. And they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get there, including Super Chats and memberships. Coastal Water, I think I just said hello to you, but I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it. And I see that Paradise Austin Parrot is back in the house. Good to see you here as well. So thank you for coming in. So it's time now to spin our wheel. Thank you to our Super Chatters. I really do appreciate all that extra, generous, overwhelming support to get us started for today. And we're going to spin. We'll get our first channel from the wheel. Hilda DC is coming up. She's a member of our Moderator squad and is a very much loved and well-respected creator who posts pretty much every single day, either a premiere or a live stream. If anybody has the ability right now to share this stream out, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into TuberChat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. Coastal Water just dropped a super chat. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. That's another creator I see out supporting others regularly. So thank you for that. We're going to look at that channel next for that reason. And then we'll get back to spinning the wheel right after, I'm sure. Hilda DC, I'm just going to grab your latest video. She said she missed her premiere today. That happens occasionally. You got to try not to do that. But I think a lot more creators than we think have actually had that done. Birthday stream is set up. I saw that in the search results, I think. Right here it is. No, this is live mukbang. Ask me anything. I don't see it here. Now, I set the reminder for that on the search page here, but let me go to your videos and see if something's going to come up here. It's weird how YouTube really mixes up the order of things here. Like that one I just set the reminder for isn't coming up in the videos page. Very, very weird. Is there any chance you don't have it public, Hilda? I'm just curious. And then what Hilda DC does on her channel more than anything else is a lot. Well, she's actually doing some outdoor live streaming lately, or outdoor videos. But she also does these mukbang type challenge videos and product reviews more often than not in the live streams and premieres lately. And she has an unbelievably fast-paced and high-energy chat that just rolls. It is faster than TuberChat, faster than most you've seen on YouTube. She's just killing it. And I believe that there's a lot to it. Some of it is consistency, and I'd like to think that. But as well, Hilda DC is incredibly supportive and positive and motivating to other creators. You get that when she's in your channel or commenting on your videos or hanging out in your chats. You get that when you are watching her in the videos and live streams. You get it on the screen with special effects that she puts up, positive affirmations, and with the robots in the chat. Constant positivity and motivation for everyone, which is wonderful to see. And I think that's why Hilda DC, that's a big reason why she's doing so spectacularly, not to mention is an incredibly supportive creator. And she's been a dear friend for a long time. Now, she's also fully monetized, as you can see. So there's lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships. Now, we're going to move to Coastal Water right now. So we'll see what they've got going on their channel. And again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So Coastal Water is here. This is another creator I'm still getting to know. I'm actually going to do two things here. I'm going to take your introduction of Coastal, because that's brand new. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, but I'm also going to grab another video for you. I'm going to take this stream replay and just see what you ended up doing with that. Those are in my catch-up list. I will run those. I will watch a combination of watch and run those tonight after TuberChat and before we start again tomorrow. We're at our regular time slots this weekend, and every day TuberChat is a few hours earlier than the day before, but we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. And we see that Coastal Waters right now has 164 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. And this, like I said, is another creator who's out supporting others. So when I bounce myself in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. So I hope you can expect that kind of support coming back to you after you connect with them. I'm sure you will. And we'll spin, and Needs Watches is coming up right now. This is another creator who brings us a very niched channel, right? So Needs Watches is literally talking about wristwatches. And there's a huge audience worldwide, of course, for this particular content. And they are mixing up the videos and streams. Let me just look at the front page again and see if we've gotten into shorts or if that might be an idea for the future. Now, Needs Watches, I'm just going to take the video that you've got probably here featured, right? Is that your latest one? No? Oh, I see. You dropped it a few days ago. You're posting frequently. I'm going to take your latest one. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. And they are talking about everything to do with watches, distributing them, selling them, collecting them, buying them, the models, the makes, the manufacturers, the ups, the downs, the positives, the negatives, and all the reasons that we may or may not want to choose a certain company or model when we think about grabbing a wristwatch. So they have a very engaged conversation that goes on during their live streams as well. So I hope everybody will catch that. And Needs Watches has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter since finding us just a couple of months ago. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. And if anybody in the house here right now hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Do I see Scratch and PPA saying that Gloria's Platter's going to go live? That's going to be interesting to see. We will likely look at Gloria's Platter's channel, and I will set my reminder for that. Where did we go with, was it All That Fluff and Stuff that was talking about their birthday? And I missed. I see here in the chat, forgive me, I ask questions and then I, keep rolling. So I missed the answers until after. I forget if they said that it was their birthday or if it was coming up or if we've already missed it. I hope not. And Hilda DC, we'll see what's happening with their birthday as well. I'm going to write these things down for myself. I still use pen and paper for my notes. And Sam's Dogs Trains and More is up here right now. Now, this creator is here not only as a dear friend, but also as a moderator and a member. He has been for a very long time. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More comes to us from the UK with 1,500 subscribers. So I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther, keep that 1,500 locked in, get him rolling on the road to 1,600. The Bud Files, good to see you here. Not sure if I welcomed you earlier. Forgive me. I think you've been here actually since the beginning of the stream, but I just can't for the life of me remember whether I said hello. Makeup Mom and Son, there you are. Her ears must have been ringing because I mentioned her live stream from the other night. It's a good chance to see Corinne's life at her most tired, as we kept that live stream going for not as long as a lot of Makeup Mom and Son streams go for, but I think it went on for a few hours, even a couple hours after I hopped on still, and Corinne's life was as close to falling asleep as anybody could be on the stream. Team Goodman is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. They are always here till the end. I always appreciate that, whether they're watching or letting the stream run, and I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Now, when we look at Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, we see that they are bringing us a lot of train videos, but as well, there's a lot of variety on this channel. Now, when the train videos are up, it could be a train itself, it could be a station, sometimes he's indoors, sometimes he's outdoors, sometimes it's just a look around, and sometimes he's actually taking a trip, which is really, really cool. But in the middle, there is a lot of other variety. There's product reviews, there's unboxings, there's random live streams, there's game nights, Q&As, and as you can see, here's a Wednesday evening chat. So I hope everybody will connect with Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. Now, this creator, like I said, has been a dear friend for a very long time, and they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. And then thank you, Team Goodman. Yes, their time zones are way off from ours, so I do appreciate that, even if you're just letting the stream run. And hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. If there's anything that anybody meant for me to see that I missed, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open, hopefully catch it the next time around. And Lori's Tech Time is coming up right now. Now, this is an interesting channel for me to talk about right this second. You'll see on her banner, oh, all that fluff and stuff. We missed your birthday. I guess we didn't stream that day, right? Yeah, it must have been Tuesday, if it was the 10th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. But hopefully it was a great birthday. We'll wish you a happy belated birthday right now. And I'm just getting Lori's Tech Time here onto the screen. Now, Lori's Tech Time, like I was saying, is a great channel for us to talk about for a quick second here, because we've been coming up with this. Now, Corinne's life the other day on the live stream with Makeup Mom and Son was showing us a website. I think it's newprofilepic.com or newprofilepics.com. Corinne, if you want to drop the link for it, you can, just so that everybody knows what on earth I'm talking about. Not that I want to send anybody away right now, but the reason why this came up is because in the past couple of weeks, I noticed that Lori's Tech Time had updated her banner, and I have been looking for a very long time for this kind of a cartoon drawing, for many different reasons, but this one I think is really well done. And she introduced me to the app. I'm just going to get the name of it in case anybody happens to be curious. Photo Lab is what it's called. But Corinne's life was also coming up with something. Now, all these different apps and websites and stuff, they have different filters and they have different ways of presenting these cartoons, but they can be really, really cool. So it was interesting. I just wanted to talk about that because Lori's Tech Time recently updated her banner, and you know, that obviously is the central point. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Now, what she does is a lot of tech reviews. There's been a lot more live streaming lately, and I'll talk about that in a second, but the reviews come primarily from a service called Gadget Discovery Club, which I only found out from Lori's Tech Time, but is right up my alley because it's a subscription box service, but they give you tech products, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. When we look at her videos, we see that lately she's been doing a lot of live streaming and is considerate about the idea of switching the gameplay up to find things that will appease the audience and viewers that she's got. So I'm just going to take this Plants vs. Zombies and put it in my catch-up list. It's a replay, about a half an hour long, but that will help me stay caught up with the channel. I'm lucky enough to catch Lori's Tech Time frequently, usually once or twice a week. And then My Granny's Garden, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I thought I saw another channel come in that I hadn't welcomed, so forgive me if that's the case, but let's get to spinning the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And if anybody has the ability right now to share this stream out, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into TuberChat today and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. Eli's Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. We're looking at I Am Betty J Gathers right now. Now, this is a creator who always comes to TuberChat with a lot of energy and is constantly helping us by reminding everyone to give those thumbs up. They really do help. So if anybody hasn't done that already, I hope you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. Now, even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time, because you have to turn the chat off to get that done. You don't lose your place in the chat. It only takes a moment, but it really does help. All the engagement signals that we can send, especially positive, of course, into the YouTube algorithm, helps the creator that you're doing that for, right? It's a selfless, generous act to do any of those things, but I really do appreciate that here. I know, everybody appreciates that on their own channel. Be Amazing Sylvia is in the house. She actually gave me an extra shout out the other day. She'd already given me a shout out recently and gave me another one, so thank you for that. And I thought I saw another channel come in that I was just about to miss. Brampton Gardner is here, another fellow Canadian. Good to see you here. Brampton Gardner comes, I had recognized that when I had first met that channel here in TuberChat, because Brampton just happens to be the name of a town very close to where I usually am, between Toronto and Niagara Falls. And turns out, yes, it was right. They happen to be a fellow Canadian. They do a lot of live streaming. I hung out with them. I guess it's getting on a couple of weeks now, but they stream frequently. So I Am Betty J Gathers brings a lot of energy. She wants to motivate us with healthy living more than anything else, but it is pure variety on this channel, and she does some live streaming. It's been a while since I caught you on a stream, but I'm hoping that I can. She always allows it, encourages people to connect with each other. I'm just going to take your latest intermittent fasting video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall behind with you. Come Hither with Heather's in the mood for breakfast. I am almost always in the mood for breakfast. I always say that lasagna is my favorite thing to eat, but when you look at credit card statements and things like that, you'll find that I eat a lot more pizza than I do lasagna. But when it's time for a restaurant, you would be shocked at how much I actually end up eating breakfast at almost any time of the day. I've been known many, 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 many times to eat breakfast late at night after a long evening and things like that. If going to a restaurant or something that's late, I have been known to be a fan of things like Denny's, and Perkins does this. For those of you who have Perkins, I think that's an American franchise. We have a couple here in Canada, and they do this meal that is called the Tremendous 12, and it is so much food that if 4 people were to eat that at a regular sized table in the restaurant, it's too much food to put on the table all at once. So that gives you an idea between the bacon, the eggs. I think there's 3 kinds of meat in there. They got pancakes, and I think you can sub for French toast and all this other stuff. But Chris's Clever Craft is up right now. Now, I was lucky to catch this premiere the other day, and Chris's Clever Craft has got an interesting story happening right now, even though it's a variety channel. He's got a lot going on, but he's actually doing something right now that's very interesting to me, which is trading work for a car. He's doing a lot of work, and will end up, like, you know, owning this car in the end of the series. But it's interesting to see the work that goes into this. Now, already he's on a 7-part series, and we've been able to follow at least some of this, if not most of it. But I think that collaborating in any way is a great way to really benefit. Now, I say collaborate, but, you know, there's lots of ways to trade favors in the world and online, and sometimes you can marry the two of them together. So Chris's Clever Craft has got this deal going on, gets to benefit by filming YouTube videos and putting those out as well, and it gives us a chance to get to know the creator even more behind the channel, even though he does that for us anyway. Chris's Clever Craft is a compelling storyteller. He brings fun everywhere he goes, both on his channel and when he's here in TuberChat, and everywhere that I see him supporting others as well. He's got an interesting property, and on his channel he brings us both indoors and outdoors for a look around, sometimes a story that's told, sometimes a do-it-yourself video, and there's a little bit of random product reviews, unboxings, and even a shout-out video for our dear friend Scratch and PPA here. So Chris's Clever Craft is an incredibly generous creator. He's somebody who puts a lot of focus on supporting others. You'll see a lot of featured channels on his front page. And then, of course, he's got a couple more of his own channels here. He's got actually 4 in total. So I'll leave it to you to look at Tip the Table and Kaiser Gaming, which is a newer one. But Phasmonut is where he's playing a video game called Phasmophobia, and this is another series that we're following from the same creator behind Chris's Clever Craft. But this is somebody, like I said, who's incredibly supportive to others. We're very happy to see them with a community tab now, and with 531 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 they're going to be thinking about. And for anybody that does want to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. In the chat, other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Mrs. VSNC09 is coming up right now, and I also see the Stock Explorer has come in. Oh, I just closed a window, and that is bad news. Pardon me, I'm doing something on another screen here, and I just closed my window that's got the chat, so I'm going to fall behind here while I try to get that to repopulate. Mrs. VSNC09 is up on the screen right now, and I see that we've got a Hero Brine 15 is in the house, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Again, forgive me, I'm behind in the chat. I know they dropped a super chat on us, so for that reason, we will look at their channel next before we spin the wheel. And I'm just scanning back in the chat, so pardon me. I have, for those of you who don't see it, I have a second screen, and I've got a window over here. This is how I try to watch the chat. And we'll scan back and see what I have missed here. But Hero Brine 15, thank you for that extra support. We're going to look at your channel next before I spin my wheel. And if I've missed anything else in the chat, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and we'll catch it the next time around. The Stock Explorer is going to get added to the wheel. And that is Nora, another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. I think I want to add some names to our wheel from our chat list too, because, you know, sometimes here on TuberChat lately it's been overwhelmingly busy, and I really do appreciate every moment everybody is here, but it takes a long time sometimes to get to some names, and I want to speed that up. Faye Blatcher's in the house. That's another creator who's going to get added to the wheel right away. They happen to be a member. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. But the wheel and the screen are open to everybody. So after we get down to about 5 or 6 names, I start adding more names from our chat list. So let's get Nikki D Official onto our wheel. She's here with us just about every day. Mike and Rihanna Vlogs. Or sorry, Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs. And then Come Hither with Heather. And we'll add some more names as we need them. Now the Stock Explorer, forgive me, I was just putting them on the wheel. Just trying to tidy things up here a little bit so I can keep track of what we're doing. And let me get that channel that is brand new in the chat. We're going to look at Herobrine 15. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right for you. We're going to look at that channel next before I spin the wheel. So Mrs. VSNC09 is here with a channel that I describe as variety, but much of the content that you're going to find here is revolving around the royal family. Now there are streams and shorts and videos and lots of variety mixed in, but when we get to the royal family content, what you'll find is a lot of live streams that have a incredibly engaged conversation. So what I'm talking about is going far beyond the typical hellos, how's the weather, how was your week kind of thing, because Mrs. VSNC09 stays very much on top of the subject, is very well versed and able to lead the conversation. So it results in a very engaged chat, and it's worth following this channel, not just because they happen to be an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who is here with TuberChat every single day, but also because they show a great example of what can be done when you lead the conversation in your live streams that way. So they're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. And they've been a dear friend of TuberChat for a long time. Conscious Business Services and Opportunities is Charlene Heel. It's good to see you here. And the Organized Pineapple, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I thought you'd been to TuberChat before, but I could be mistaken. I feel like I recognize your channel name. It's possible we met outside, but I could be wrong. But it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And we're looking right now at Herobrine 15. Now, this is a brand new creator to TuberChat, but they dropped a super chat. So I really do appreciate that extra support. Now, we're not already connected, and I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take your 8-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my watch later list, and what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Now, hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you have mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. All right, we'll look at Nikki D Official right now. This is another creator who's with us every single day here on TuberChat. I think for every stream, as a matter of fact, especially lately. So I hope everybody will connect with her. You will find that kind of support coming back to you as well. On this channel, she's doing a mix of videos and live streams. And what we can see most frequently are musical covers. And then the live streams are really kind of just hanging out, but she will allow and encourage people to connect the same way that we do here in TuberChat. So you'll likely meet new friends and family members while you're with her, and she does a great job of keeping up with the chat while you're there. So then as well, with 92 subscribers, we know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but Nikki D Official is going to have 100 subscribers very soon. I don't mean to jinx it, but we can see that it's coming, which is great. So hopefully we can get a few more people to support Nikki D Official. Like I said, they're here just about every single day, and I see people supporting them because when I've been able to catch them in their live streams, we have people connecting the same way that we do here. The BC Family Dispatcher, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. We do talk about the weather a little bit once in a while. Scratch and PPA very well knows, but our weather went instantly from winter to summer somehow. I can't remember the last time I was complaining about snow, but it feels like it was only a couple weeks ago. And we are right into summer weather the last couple of days. I'm literally going to pick up my the air conditioner tomorrow, and my cup is dripping all over the desk just because of that. So we might finally be in the good weather months. We'll see. I don't want to jinx it, but we'll see. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Nikki D Official, of course, is here with us so often that we're happy to be able to get a lot more support for other creators by having them connect with Nikki D Official, because we know that they are a loyal and dedicated supporter. Popping the popcorn actually now is not too far away. I wonder what it would be like. I'm guessing 3 or 4 hours if I understand right where they had moved to. And we're going to look at Kristen Welton right now. Kristen Welton is my love. She is here both as a moderator and a member. We live together in or close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. And she has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. Oh, look at how behind I am with her videos already. How did I get this far behind? Now I'm embarrassing myself. Kristen Welton does a lot of product reviews and unboxings more than anything else lately, but she also does a lot of shorts and has had some great success with almost 20 and almost 30,000 views on a couple of these. She posts them frequently, actually. There's Trouble Von Cuddlepuss, who makes cameo appearances on TuberChat occasionally. And then she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. But what you'll notice on this channel, now her banner, her avatar, and her thumbnails match, basically thinking about color scheme, almost like branding, right? So every thumbnail gets its own video, but they all have a similar theme, not quite identical, but it's interesting to see that. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find here. Like I said, a lot of product reviews and unboxings lately, some live streams, including collaborations with other creators, and some lifestyle videos as well. So I'm going to fix my situation right now and get all 3 of Kristen's videos into my catch-up list. And when we look at this channel next, probably tomorrow, then I won't be so far behind. And it's almost time for us to go on a break for about 3 minutes. So I'm going to get another channel ready to go. If anybody in the meantime has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into TuberChat today, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther both today and in the coming days, and possibly even weeks ahead. So we're going to go for about 3 minutes, and then we will come back and look at Faye Blatcher. All right, we're back and looking at Faye Blatcher. Now, this is a creator who has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. Also somebody who is very active in other chats, like always engaging conversation when I run into them, which is frequently when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself. Faye Blatcher, more than anything else, is bringing us makeup videos, but actually there's a bit more variety on this channel, as you can see from the latest Pepsi taste test video, reminding us, of course, of the Pepsi challenge. And with over 2,400 subscribers right now, she's getting very close to 25. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer towards that milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, but as long as everybody's doing as much as we possibly can for each other, everybody will be just fine. We see channels growing, hitting different milestones of different types all the time. So hopefully everybody will connect with Faye Blatcher. We've still got a long way to go today. I'm going to put a lot of channels on the screen. We will get to as many as we can. And in another hour and a half, we have a premiere to go and watch from Emotion, our dear friend, who is a talented singer and songwriter. Corinne's life is coming up on the screen right now. And I was joking about Corinne's life the other day because she was joining us on, I say joining us, it's actually I joined them when I showed up to the live stream that Makeup Mom and Son had going on the other day. Corinne's life was already on there. By the way, in the break, thank you everybody for the shares. I really do appreciate that wherever they are, whether it's here on YouTube or on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. I know Brampton Gardner shared us out. I know other people have. So thank you for that. Chris and Larry Homestead is here. Just getting them on the wheel because they happen to be a member, and then I will add some more names to the wheel from our chat list when we get down to about 5 or 6. And yeah, all that fluff and stuff, we're doing great for thumbs up, so thank you for that. Corinne's Life has over 1,800 subscribers. They're actually growing somewhat rapidly, and part of the reason for that lately is because they've been dropping a lot of shorts with some great success. Did you update the banner again? Or am I mistaken? Did you already do that and I just didn't mention it last week? Corinne's Life. They are doing a lot of work with their thumbnails lately. They do a lot of these particular types of thumbnails. They insist do really well, so you can see like they're changing things up a bit, constantly trying to find ways to improve. But Corinne's Life has been at this for a while, is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be here both as a moderator and a member, as a matter of fact, and they're fully monetized with lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Now, Corinne's Life obviously is a channel that encompasses everything that is Corinne's Life, and they happen to be a small business owner. So they bring us vlogs, they bring us looks around the home, they bring us a lot of shorts and some random live streams as well, where they both join in on other people's StreamYard panels like I talked about, but have other people join in on their panels as well, which is cool to see. And Corinne's Life also, with their small business, Lighthouse and Anchor Designs is the name of it. This is where we find a lot of merchandise, anything from hats to t-shirts to mugs and lots of other printable merchandise, which is a great way to monetize and have things to feature in your background and things like that. And she offers that, of course, as a service. So it's great that we have this creator to learn from. Sometimes she even live streams while she's working on order, so we can see how some of the stuff is done. And then it's great to know that we can use that as a resource when it's time to think about merchandise for ourselves. And you have likely seen some of the merchandise from Corinne's Life on different channels throughout, especially the TuberChat community, but outside in the YouTube streets. So again, fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and membership. She is also somebody who will allow and encourage everybody to connect in her live streams and premieres the same way that we do here. So is Makeup Mom and Son. Now, Makeup Mom and Son as well is here as a moderator and happens to be a gold member as well. So we will see that channel in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream here on TuberChat. But we also see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Here on TuberChat, the BC Family Dispatcher, we don't do a lot of link drops. One of the reasons why is because when a channel's harder to find, we're doing that much more of a service for them by searching, finding, and clicking on them. For any channels that are harder to find in the search results, they need us to search, find, and click so that eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for that channel. When we search, they will rise up the search results over time. So we don't do link drops here. On our copyright-free music channel, I did put that in because that runs extremely long. It's virtually 24/7, the live stream over there. So people are free to drop their links because I'm not on screen to talk about how we're connecting. And it's a lot more of a casual atmosphere over there. But here we find it best to search, find, and click. So Makeup Mom and Son also allows people to connect in their live streams and premieres. They also do a lot of live streams like I talked about the other day. This is the one where Corinne and her were talking already, and then I hopped in on that. So it went longer than I thought, but they'd already been on before I got there. Pardon me. And then, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. I wonder if I could just show you that right now. If I look on a channel that I've got open here, there's a setting, and I think you could do this on a phone as well, but see this button that says autoplay is off? You just turn autoplay on. So it's called autoplay. Now, an interesting note about that is when you use YouTube Live Redirect, if somebody does not have autoplay on, it doesn't automatically send them into the raid. They have to click on it on the screen. But it's just a thought. And then thank you. Hopefully, that's emotion. Hopefully just catching that to back up. But it's called autoplay so that we have videos that continue to play. And it can be pretty helpful. And then Makeup Mom and Son actually has somewhat of a variety channel. Now, they do a lot here. They do a lot of product reviews and unboxings lately, but they also do a lot of live streaming. Now, they've got an interview series out there, but they do a lot of random live streams. They let people hop in with them. They've done a lot of different live streams of different types that are collaborations. But then as well, this interview series, What's That Channel About, features a lot of other YouTubers. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members there. She has interviewed many people from the TuberChat family, including myself, for which I'm grateful. But there also is a lot of other creators you haven't likely met yet. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members there and in every premiere and live stream that Makeup Mom and Son does. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She's been a dear friend for a very long time, and I had a great time hanging out the other day. Woman outdoors. Yes, I'm sure everybody missed you. Purple Tube is still in the house. I know Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is still here. You know, if you want people to automatically go another one of your videos, the best idea is to send a playlist link. So if you have your videos in a playlist and then you send a link to the video from literally a playlist screen, then that is the best way to ensure that somebody, if they make it to the end of your video, is automatically going to be flipped into the next one, if that makes sense. Playlist links are how that happens. So it's something that is highly recommended, both here on TuberChat and in a lot of other areas. So we're getting a chance to look now, for the first time, I think today, at this new feature that's come out. If you are a monetized channel and you have 8 or more members, YouTube automatically puts this new section close to the top of your page. Now, pardon me, if you have a featured video or a trailer, they will come up above this section, and you can move it around. You can move it up and down the page if you want to, but YouTube puts it close to the top here. So a lot of creators, including TuberChat, have shelves on their front page, or did, that kind of talk about members, but now YouTube's used this as another way to prompt memberships. So we can see that Be Amazing Sylvia is well over 3,400 subscribers, getting close to 3,500. fully monetized, of course, with Super Chats, and obviously members. There's Charlene Heel right there. And you can see that Be Amazing Sylvia is doing a great job of promoting other creators. They've got a lot of feature channels sections on their front page here. Now, this creator brings us variety on their channel, but they do come to us from the Drop the Link Day crew. So you will meet more friends and family members when you're with Be Amazing Sylvia. This is a creator who's been with me since the beginning of TuberChat, and it's interesting to see that this creator still continues to come back, grow their channel the right way, even though they are a resource and help other creators grow their channels as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting. Be Amazing Sylvia. And she's actually got a second channel. Now, first of all, I just want to take another video here, one of your latest videos. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And then here's an extra shout-out video. She just did a shout-out video for TuberChat and then did another one for me the other day. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. And when we look at Be Amazing Sylvia's channel, when we go through all of her featured channels, we do see something she's doing. And I recommend this for channels that, or creators that have more than one channel, is to feature your own channel on your front page somewhere where we can find it somewhat easily, because you'll be surprised to know how many people, I mean, if somebody finds your front page or is inclined to go there, they will likely be inclined to follow you on other channels if they know you have them. So Sylvia's Daily Positivity is where she wants to bring positivity and motivation. We can see a lot of shorts videos here, as well as a mix of short form videos. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And she's got 200 subscribers over here already. We'd love to push her a little bit farther on the road towards 300. So let me spin the wheel. Rambling with the Brums, thank you so much for that highlighted milestone message. What that is something that looks like a super chat, but you can see colored green for the members. And every member on a channel where those are enabled gets to have one of those messages, if that makes sense, for free every month. They're at no extra charge if you want to put it that way. So thank you for sending that through. You will also notice that it affects the Stream Boss, which is the video game life meter under my camera. Every membership and super chat affects the Stream Boss by knocking life out, and then the last person to knock it out becomes the next Stream Boss. And you can see that I have a couple of creators here with these highlighted milestone messages. The Weightlifting Geek is doing that as well, and knocking some more life off of there. Next channel that we're going to look at is Emotion New Soul. We're going to get a much better look at this channel a little bit later when we go in just over an hour to watch a premiere that Emotion has for us. This is a talented singer and songwriter who is here both as a moderator and a gold member. So we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then as well, we see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Now you can see they're growing rapidly, and there's a couple of reasons for this. First of all, I think partly is because of consistency and the fact that this creator is out supporting others regularly, but as well, they've been doing a lot of reaction videos. Not everybody could just do any reaction and have it fly. That's not the way that works. But Emotion has put a lot of thought, time, and consideration into getting the formula right to do the correct kind of reaction videos for this talented singer and songwriter, and they're resulting in great results and rapid growth. Now they've got a premiere for us that we're going to go and see right after TuberChat, and then they will send us over to our music channel afterwards, so we have lots of time to continue meeting new friends and family members. I will leave TuberChat running right up until the moment that that premiere begins as well. And there's the mic drop for Emotion, who just took over the Stream Boss position with that super chat. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. Now this creator also has another channel, so we'll look at that quickly. This is Writing with Emotion New Soul. Over 700 subscribers here. There's a couple of reaction videos here too, and we see that he's experimenting with shorts videos, but this is where this talented singer and songwriter gives us a behind the scenes look at the creative process used in the creation of the original works on their official artist channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Emotion. They've been a dear friend, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. For the life of me, I am really falling behind with some tasks I got to do. I haven't taken out my Streamlabs message there. Vern's Junk Closet is a dear, 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 dear friend, my YouTube BFF. She joined me for episode 400, which was a special edition of TuberChat. And if you haven't already seen it, I hope you will go back and have a quick look at that. It's a 2-hour conversation talking about tips and tricks for your channels and your videos, a lot of updates from the last 6 months. But I keep forgetting to take out that, or overlooking the idea that I got to take out that message that Streamlabs is dropping since that day. I promise you I make as many mistakes as anybody does, not to mention tripping over words and things like that. But as long as we're pushing and striving to get better, then we see creators evolving and growing constantly. So now we're looking at the Relax Joe ASMR. This is actually the second channel from the Weightlifting Geek. Now we've got a handful of names still on the Wheel of Doom, but we're getting down a little bit. Once we get down to 5 or 6, I'm going to start adding names from our chat list again. Professional Paranormal Research, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. The Relax Joe ASMR obviously is bringing us relaxing content on this channel, but the Weightlifting Geek is also a channel from this creator where they want to motivate us both with somewhat healthy living, a lot of fitness when it comes to weightlifting more than anything else. Now, this creator also gives us a great look at their life behind the camera when we watch their videos. I've caught them several times going, skipping the gym to go, I think, and play pool and different things. But you'll see that they're posting frequently, literally more than once a day in many cases. And not doing too badly with some of these shorts videos as well, which is great. So they bring us all 3 types of content. Now, it's hard to keep up with this creator because they post so frequently, but I am going to take another video. I'm going to put that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and not fall further behind. 823 subscribers right now. We'd love to push this creator towards the 900 that they're thinking about and get them officially on the road to 1K. Another long time friend of TuberChat is Derek's Journey. And this is a creator who also happens to be fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. But when we look at what they've got, this is another creator who wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else. A lot of exercise, a lot of challenges and collaborations with other creators. When we get into their videos, though, you'll see that they also take us on a lot of family adventures as well. So I'm just going to take your latest video, and this looks like another product review. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. But you can see with all the different thumbnails that they've got, pictures of the family here. They take us around with them on a lot of different adventures as well. So it's a great chance to get to know the creator behind the channel, and they're fully monetized, like I said. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got over 1,300 subscribers now and are already well on the way towards 1,400. I haven't mentioned it in a while, so if anybody here is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And I might have missed a question about that members feature that we saw on the front page of Be Amazing Sylvia's channel. When you have 8 members or more, YouTube adds that section for you. I don't know if they take it away if you drop back below 8, because members come and go. I can tell you that right now for a multitude of reasons. It doesn't have anything to do with whether they want to be a member or not. There's lots of different reasons that the numbers fluctuate. But when you have 8 or more, you get that section added to your channel. It is Friday the 13th. I don't know why I forgot to mention that. Thank you, all that fluff and stuff. I meant to start the show today by saying Happy Friday the 14th. Happy Friday the 13th. And at the last second, I had realized I didn't have my green screen up, and I had to whip the green screen into shape. If you want to see a blooper, I know Nora likes when I make bloopers. That's a Stock Explorer. If you watch the beginning of today's video, you'll see me fumble over the intro in spectacular fashion. Camp Silky's in the house. Good to see you here. And what we're looking at right now, this is Scott. He has become a dear friend over the last little while. This is somebody who happens to be a fellow Canadian, only about 6 hours away from me, 6 or 8 hours in Ottawa, or close to Ottawa. And this is somebody who comes to us from the homesteading community of channels. And I have had the pleasure of hanging out with them on many live streams, including in the Sugar Shack, where they've got maple syrup happening, which is a really cool thing to see. But this creator brings us pure variety. So there are shorts, there are videos, there are live streams. They will always allow and encourage people to connect to each other, but they are quite an advocate when it comes to pushing creators towards different milestones. Granny B, aka Noni May, aka Noni May, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And if anybody in the house has not already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. And even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up from time to time, especially when I'm on a phone. So Rambling with the Brums right now has 740 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. And like I said, there's a lot of shorts here. And they bring us for a great look around their property, but we also get a great look at the creator behind the channel as well. And Scott has become a very much loved and well-respected creator, building up quite a reputation both as a supporter and a moderator on a lot of channels as well. Woman Outdoors is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. It's getting very close to time for me to add some names for our wheel from our chat list, so I will do that shortly. And we're going to get as many channels on the screen as we can in the next hour before we go and watch a premiere from Emotion. And, yeah, thank you, the Weightlifting Geek. I also see that your membership now is on both channels, so I'm assuming that one, you'll stop the one for the other. I do appreciate the support, but I didn't realize that one had continued when you started the other one. Oh, Kristen Walton, okay, thank you, my love, for hanging out. We are a couple of those early to rise, hopefully wise, kind of creators, kind of people behind everything that we do with YouTube and everything else. We'll see. We'll see over time if that's the case. Woman Outdoors is here with 582 subscribers, and I'm hoping we can push this creator a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. Now, Woman Outdoors brings us camping and on a lot of outdoor adventures. Fishing on Lake Erie is interesting, but I am just going to take a supplement review video and a product giveaway. I'm going to take this and add it into my catch-up list. You got a couple of shorter videos here, but I'm not surprised to see a heavy view count on this. I've been told Corinne's Life is experimenting with shorts a lot lately and tells me that a lot of time food does really well, but sometimes we see a lot of grilling videos that have a heavy hitting view count as well. So it's interesting, but it's great that you've got that there. And hopefully that kind of engagement continues for you. Mike and Rihanna. I hope they're still here with us. Let me just check. Mike and Rihanna, family vlogs. And let's see what they got going on their channel right now. 966. Wow, they're officially on the road to 1K and getting really close. Edna's World is in the house. Good to see you here. That's a creator who is on the road towards 10K, as a matter of fact. S.A. Lagari comes to us from Pakistan. Thank you for hanging out and coming back in. And Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is, like I said, on the road to 1K. And I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Now, I don't do the push where we say, like, come on, everybody, let's go, let's get them to 1K, because it doesn't work here on TuberChat. When we are connecting, we're always very considerate about the fact that we're connecting with creators the right way, very much involved in the full process of visiting a channel, watching a video of at least 3 minutes long in its entirety from beginning to end, leaving a meaningful, genuine comment, giving the thumbs up and subscribing, turning that bell on. We basically want to do everything we can for other creators while we're connecting with them to make sure that our connection sticks, but also because we know that that generosity ends up coming back to us. So I'm just going to take another video from you here, shopping for new plants. I'm going to add that into our catch-up list. You know, in our climate here, the garden centers and all our major retailers just opened within the last couple of weeks. So it's interesting to see. I'm sure it's going to be very, 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 very busy in the next couple of weeks as people start to clean these places out. But I'll be interested to see what you've got there. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And thank you, Eerie Frog. The Stock Explorer is coming up next. This is Nora, and this is somebody who literally seems to be everywhere all the time. When I bounce in between premieres and live streams trying to support other creators as much as I can, I run into them constantly. Nora supports on all of my channels. They're here in TuberChat every stream. They come to our copyright-free music channel as often as they can, for which I'm very grateful. They hang out in my personal videos as well. Now, the reason why I put a lot of focus on that is just for you to understand the kind of support that you can expect to come to you, because I see Nora out supporting other creators exactly the same way, constantly engaging conversation in premieres and live streams, which is a great service to any supporter or to any host. So the Stock Explorer now has over 800 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. This is another creator who brings us all three types of content: shorts, videos, and live streams. Now, what Nora seeks to do on the Stock Explorer is bring us level-headed and down-to-earth information regarding the stock market, the crypto market, and everything from beginner tutorials to advanced topics like options trading, NFTs, and things of that nature. They're very forward about the idea of sharing their personal investment choices and portfolio, and I have seen this creator go as far as to invest in a company, order a product, and unbox that product in a live stream. So pretty interesting, and you'll notice that Nora usually has, or frequently has, product in hand. Now, they also do a lot of live streams. Some of these have graphs and charts to show us, but a lot of them have other creators collaborating as well. They do a lot of StreamYard, and it turns into conversation. And new account challenge. I'm just looking through your videos. I just want to see. I'm hoping I'm not too far behind here. We'll be looking for another video soon. I'm just going to take another video from you and add it into my catch-up list, just for some more content. I'm not too far behind here with most of the stuff. And then as well, the Stock Explorer actually has a second channel for us to look at. I'm just going to look at that really quickly. Your boy Smooth, thanks for hanging out. I think you were here earlier. I'm not sure if you left and came back or if you're still here, but I really do appreciate every moment that everybody's here. Jotty TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Tropical Buzz is another channel from the same creator, but they are showing us their process in growing different plants. They're doing seed swaps with other creators and things like that, and they happen to be in Florida, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with some things that they will probably get, hopefully from Canada, hopefully from California, hopefully from other places in the world. Jabri's World, Jabri's World, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. They happen to be a member, so I'm just going to put them on the wheel right away. Jabri's World is one of our very first members, and you can see they've been a member for well over a year, so thank you so much for that overwhelming support. I really do appreciate that. They also happen to be a silver member, so we see that channel every single stream and the videos that or the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. Chocolate Drop, good to see you here. Mickey Laughs, good to see you in the house as well. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a few more people into TuberChat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead. So Come Hither with Heather is coming up on the screen right now. This is another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I'm going to get some more channels onto our wheel as well. Oh, this is going to be a cool video to see what I do to edit a paranormal investigation. I've been very lucky to have actually been out on a few paranormal investigations, actually, with a friend, Huntophobia. And Come Hither with Heather does paranormal investigations and explorations of abandoned places. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. But as well, Come Hither with Heather does an extremely great job with, again, this is another creator that seems to be everywhere all the time, but engages conversation everywhere they go, not just here in TuberChat. Now, I had the pleasure of joining them. They did a very special live stream that was meant specifically to talk about one of our creators. We have yet to see their channel on the screen today, but it's Scratch and Pete PA, and he is well over 1,100 subscribers right now. We just want to push for some watch hours so we can get that creator monetized. We always want to see creators hitting the different milestones and goals that they're aiming for. Popping the Popcorn is on the wheel now. I'm going to add Eerie Frog and Mr. Bubbles, and then we'll add some more names as we need them. When we get down to about 5 or 6, I usually add them onto the wheel. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. Oh, yeah, S.A. Lagari. I know I talk endlessly, and I'm able to keep it going pretty well. Popping the Popcorn is coming up. I had the pleasure of hanging out with S.A. Lagari about a week and a half ago on a live stream. They own a shop in Pakistan and are lucky enough to be able to stream while they're managing the shop. So that was kind of cool to hang out and get to know them a little bit. Popping the Popcorn has 245 subscribers. And this is Katie. And what she does more than anything else on the channel, or did for a long time, is movie reviews. And the thing is that when you get to know Katie a little bit, you can make requests for different things, and it's pure opinion on this channel. So she'll let you know exactly what she thinks about different things, whether you've seen them already or if it's just something you want her opinion on or something you're thinking about. And then as well, we see an interview here. So she is moving into a good variety of different content. Now I'm just going to take another video from you here and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and not fall too far behind. I did catch her on an interview the other day with another creator who I had not met before, Rainbow Fright. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find from Katie, but she's another creator who, first of all, is incredibly supportive, always engages conversation in the chat, but also is an advocate for helping other creators. So you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there as well. Great Farmer Freelance, good to see you in the house. That's Shane. Another fellow Canadian. And they happen to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel now. We'll spin and we'll see who's coming up next. I always add members to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. But when we get back down to 5 or 6 names, we'll add some more from our chat list. We're doing well today. I'm moving a little bit faster through channels now. So we will get as many on the screen as we can within the next 45 minutes or so, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from our dear friend Emotion, who is a talented singer and songwriter. They've got a new song for us today, and you'll be able to continue meeting new friends and family members in that chat the same way that we do here. Chris and Larry Homestead is doing spectacularly well, as you can see, with very close to 9,000 subscribers. They're almost at 8,900 already. They are fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships, and have shown to be, of course, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter ever since finding TuberChat, and that was only a couple of months ago. So I'm just going to grab one of your latest video. You've got another challenge video here. Raising your own food challenge. I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. They are posting frequently, as you can see. So the other thing that I'm doing, actually, they've got a live stream coming up. I'd love to see this. I hope I can catch this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's going to be a Monday at 1 o'clock. It's tough for me because I spend Mondays kind of doing... on the road a lot. I can't be on YouTube most of the day Monday, but I'm hoping I can catch this somehow because it'd be a really cool video for me to see. I keep talking about wanting to learn from the homesteading channels. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, Chris and Larry Homestead, of course, happen to be out everywhere supporting others. I run into them regularly. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back after you connect with them as well. And one of the things, that was what I was going to say, is when we look at things like this that are coming up, like live streams and premieres, what I've been recommending to everybody for a long time now is to set reminders for everything. You know, regardless of whether you think you can be there at the time, because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm. So I'm always putting reminders on for everything that I see, even though I have everybody's bell on and I have the notifications activated, as you can see. I could joke all the time. I wonder if I look at my phone right now. Yeah, 66 notifications since I last cleared the phone. That's not surprising. If I ever don't really look at the phone or don't clear the notifications on YouTube mobile, it is not uncommon for me to get 200 notifications in a day. And then thank you so much, S.A. Ligari. I'm hoping we'll see you again soon. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. So Scratch and Pete PA is up here right now. And Outgoing Azzy, I'm not sure if I said hello, but I see you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. Scratch and Pete PA I describe as being a shining jewel in the TuberChat family. This is somebody who is, first of all, here every single stream. The only stream that I remember them ever missing was one where they were having their internet fixed for the day. So they're unbelievably supportive, but not just here in TuberChat. Scratch and PPA has built up an incredible reputation, both as a supporter and a moderator on dozens, if not hundreds of channels. And right now we see this creator. They've got their 1,100 subscribers locked in. They're moving along towards 1,200. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. One of the things I'm recommending to a lot of creators these days these days is when we talk about the idea of playlists, right? So anybody's welcome to swap playlists with each other here in the chat. If you'd like to do that, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And thank you, S.A. Ligari. The wheel and the way that we put names on the wheel has a lot to do with time, like how long you're here, but more to do with how much you interact with other creators. So it goes in order by not just who was here first or anything like that, but it's a combination of who's been most active in the chat, and a little bit of it has to do with how long everybody's been here, right? So it's a logical order. I have a robot to help me with that. Scratch and Pete PA, because of all the overwhelming support that this creator gives to others, this results in one of the fastest live chats that you will see on YouTube, faster than TuberChat, faster than almost any other, during his premieres that run every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. The videos range between 10 and 15 minutes on average, but the chat is unbelievably high energy, fast-paced, a lot of fun to be a part of. I hope you will join us this Tuesday when the next premiere comes. He will probably have that set up tomorrow. And what you'll find in the video series is an interactive video, which means you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it makes his video series also a lot of fun to be a part of. It sets it apart and makes it unique. So Scratch and PPA puts a lot of effort and has from the very beginning, first of all, into consistency, but secondly, into video production. People constantly talk about his editing skills, and that's been from the very first video. You'll see that the consistency in just the presentation of the thumbnails and titles has been consistent. He puts a focus on featuring other channels, as well has done giveaways, and you'll notice that the banner and avatar are all set to match. So a lot of inspiration can be taken from Scratch and PPA, both for presentation as well as how to marry in the outside social networks to build interactivity into a video series. So I hope everybody will connect with him. My YouTube search, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Camp Silky is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. It's time already for me to add some more names to the wheel from our chat list, so I'll do that in another moment here. I wonder if Gloria's Platter's still with us. Camp Silky is up here right now, 133 subscribers. They've got a lot of channels here on their front page as featured channels, which is always cool to see. And I'm just going to take the last Windmill Museum video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up with you, make sure I don't fall behind. And we'll just look at their videos page for a second. You can see the kind of variety that they got going on their channel. And I'm going to add some names to our chat list, like I had said. If anybody in the house has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a few more people into TuberChat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and possibly even weeks ahead. The BC Family Dispatcher, I'm going to put you on the wheel right now. And I've got Garden to Table with Heather Lynn there. All that fluff and stuff, of course. And I gotta type it out. My copy and paste doesn't always work perfectly. but there's a reason for that. It is because when you look at the participants list, at least if you're on a computer, looking at the participant list for the chat, I'll show you what I mean in a second here. When you click these three dots, you can see everybody who's active in the chat, but not if they haven't left a message in the last minute or so. YouTube's constantly changing that. If you open that up and try to copy and paste and somebody sends a message of any kind at all, it stops the copy and paste from working. It's something else. I don't know how that, if that makes much sense or not until you try it and see what I mean. All that fluff and stuff is coming up right now. They come from Australia. They've been celebrating their summer months. We're finally entering those now where I am in Canada. And what they have been doing more than anything else is bringing us outdoors, usually on the water, for reef fishing, mud crabbing, snorkeling, and other outdoor activities. One of the things that they've been talking about is a lot of shorts. So they put out a short video for every long form video that they put out. And I tried that the other day, and it did not too badly. And then I actually used that same video for TikTok, and that thing went pretty far, which was great. So all that fluff and stuff does shorts and a lot of videos. They post frequently, usually at least once a week. I'm just going to take this latest video. I don't want to fall behind here. I'm going to grab that and put it in my catch-up list. And I hope everybody will wish them a happy belated birthday. We missed their birthday on Tuesday. TuberChat doesn't stream that day, but hopefully everybody will wish that for them. All that fluff and stuff has been a great friend and a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in TuberChat for quite some time. Paul's Green Space, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. All that fluff and stuff now has 1,100 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Drunken Chef Barbecue was here from the beginning, but they did say they were out driving, so they wouldn't be able to participate in the chat. But thanks for coming back in. Success and is that... I'm not sure if that's LK. It's hard for me to be certain. Is it IK? Success and ick. I'm gonna just ask you if you don't mind. Let me know how to pronounce that. But it's great to have you here. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat. Everybody here will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat if you take your time. Meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Garden at Table with Heather Lynn is here right now. This is another creator who happens to be with us just about every single day, and I see them out supporting others. And then is it ick? Should I be saying it as success and ick? Is that right? And thank you for letting me know. And then Garden at Table with Heather Lynn is also bringing us a lot of shorts videos. And there's much to learn on this channel, of course. They do a great job of taking us through their garden and to see how things are progressing. But Garden at Table with Heather Lynn always engages conversation in other premieres and live streams. And then, yeah, my YouTube search, it can be a long road when it comes to growing the, our YouTube channels. Nope. Oh, am I wrong? Oh, Success and IK, is that right then? Oh, Success and Ike. I think that's it, right? Success and Ike, like Mike and Ike. So thank you for that. Hopefully I've got that right now. And hopefully everybody will connect with Garden at Table with Heather Lynn. We'd love to push this creator towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Whenever we engage true conversation in a live chat, whether it's in a premiere or a live stream, we're really doing a great service for the host because it sends engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm, as you can imagine. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And we've still got another half hour to go. I'm going to get as many channels on the screen as we can. Emotion has a premiere for us. And that is a talented singer and songwriter. They're here both as a Moderator, and a gold member. So we see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. Mr. Bubbles is here. Be careful because YouTube wants to misspell that for you. But when you get the right Mr. Bubbles, which is Mr. Bubbles with no spaces, comes up right away for me. Your search results might be a little bit different because all of our search results factor in a small amount of geographics. Pardon me. So YouTube is constantly trying to predict which Mr. Bubbles we might be looking at. This is a popular name for a channel. Crafty Leo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm just going to get Drunken Chef Barbecue onto our wheel, because like I said, I think they were here in the beginning of the stream, but they let us know that they wouldn't be able to participate the same way. Vanessa Angel Rose Designs, good to see you here. Thank you for the shares. Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit, I really do appreciate that. Vanessa Angel Rose Designs, if not already, I will make sure you're added into our Twitter list. And that is where you can meet over 100 creators that are both here in the TuberChat family and active on Twitter and willing to share for others. So you might be able to trade favors over there and get some outside traffic coming in to your videos and channel. So Mr. Bubbles is here with 523 subscribers. They're here in TuberChat frequently, almost every stream. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. More gameplay than anything else on this channel. They say no commentary gameplay, and mostly, at least we see this past week, they've been playing a lot of BioShock. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I've just taken their latest video, put it in my catch-up list so I can get caught up and not fall behind. Come Hither with Heather needs a nap. It's going to be nap time for me after TuberChat today in another couple of hours. Drunken Chef Barbecue, look at that luck. I just put you on the wheel and you came up right away. It's already time for me to get some more names onto the wheel from our chat list, so I'll do that as well. Drunken Chef Barbecue is on the screen for the first time. So we haven't connected yet, but what I'm going to do is take one of your recent videos. And I usually look for something around 10 minutes. So I'll take this 11-minute one, seafood boil, and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. The BC Family Dispatcher, thank you for sharing out on Twitter. I'll make sure you're added into our Twitter list as well. And Ray of Sunshine, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Drunken Chef Barbecue, I'll be looking forward to seeing what you're doing on your channel. National Apple Pie Day. It's too bad that I missed that. I would have taken part in that. Cabaret Gaming is in the house. Good to see you here. Wolfspear Productions isn't with us today, but they came in at the beginning of the stream. They're parked for the night. They happen to be a truck driver, but I think they hit the sack early today because they're going to be out tomorrow. We might expect a live stream from them. They've been doing live streams while they drive, and they take us on their travels, but they've got a multicam setup, which is really, really cool. And they do a lot of other variety on their channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Wolfspear Productions has been a dear friend for a very long time. They also happen to be a gold member. So we see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. And then we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. So I'll spin the wheel quickly. Derek's Journey, what did I miss? Gibby's World is coming up right now. Let's see what they got going on. Gibby's World has been a member for a very long time. Actually, one of our very first members. They also happen to be a silver member, so we see their channel every single day in those slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 subscribers that they're thinking about. 178 subscribers right now. We'd love to encourage this young creator, and I'm just going to go through their videos. I'm going to take one of your latest videos, not the latest one. I want something a little bit longer, but I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me to make sure I get caught up, don't fall too far behind. And Jabri's World, it's great to see you here in the chat. You have to forgive me, for the longest time I was calling it Jabri's World, but it's pronounced Jabri's World. And you find that out right away on their channel when you get there. And there you go. Yeah, my YouTube search, that's all we can do. You know, there's no channel out there that's, you know, meant for everybody. We all have different audiences. We all have different interests as well. And everybody does. But if you are consistent and, you know, you decided not to quit before you started, you will find that your channel will grow. The things we do here in TuberChat speed things up. But by putting one quality piece of content out every single week, I find that that is enough to make channels grow. And then anything we do more than that can speed things up as well. I'm just trying to copy and paste here. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I've got Success and Ike on our wheel now, along with Crafty Leo and Cabarar Gaming. Cabarar Gaming always comes up to with both channels. They've got two different channels to give us that extra thumbs up. She Stole My Thunder is coming up right now, and let me just look at my notes. She Stole My Thunder is actually going to be featured on Sunday. We're featuring channels again. And the BC Family Dispatcher, how can you copy our thumbnail to Instagram? So thank you for the thought. One of the things actually that might make that a little bit easier for you is I always put out a post, if you're asking TuberChat, I always put out a post every single day that we stream. And then when you see that post on Instagram, there's a little, it almost looks like a triangle underneath. And when you click that, it'll say share post to story, I think is the right way of doing it. As a matter of fact, I did a tutorial quite some time ago on my personal channel, Kevin K. If you look at that, I show you exactly how I share on Instagram my YouTube videos every time that I do, and it kind of shows how to take a post and make it into a story as well. So that can be an idea if you want, because trying to grab a thumbnail, bring it down, and then post it, you know, it's not the right size and all this stuff, so it kind of is a clunky process, although it can be done. Otherwise, that's a way. There are things like, I don't want to encourage you to find websites that are not the right thing, but if you go to Google and you just search like YouTube thumbnail downloader, you'll find a lot of things that'll say just copy the URL for the video. If you're on a computer, it's easy. And then you can get the thumbnail. But if not, if on a phone, literally by just reposting our post as a story or something like that, that might be helpful. And forgive me if it's not what you were looking for. But otherwise, actually, if you want, you can reach out to me on any of the social networks. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. You could email me, but if you're on Instagram, you could just message me there, and I'll just send you the thumbnail, whichever one you're looking for. And I'll appreciate that for a share. Sharing on Instagram's a little bit clunky, right? And then thank you, all that fluff and stuff. I appreciate those kind words, because I actually took a page out of their book the other day and I put out a short, like I was telling everybody, right before a live stream, actually. And whether it helped the live stream or not, I can't be certain, but I think so, because that short got, I think, 800 views. I must have got like 700 that day or something like that. I was out at a theme park, so it's not that the short was a great video. It's just I was at the right place, right time, and did somewhat the right thing, let's just say. But I also put that video on TikTok, and that thing eventually, I think it got 20,000 that day, and it's up over 30,000 now. Crazy. Oh, and found the channel button on your channel. Lets videos run continuously. Is that because you're on a phone? All that fluff and stuff? I'm just curious. I'm going to see if I can pull a screen over here for you to see. So if I look here, this is our copyright-free music channel, but there's this button right here called autoplay. So it's on now. I can turn it off. And I leave it on Chrome, and I turn it off on the other channel. Sunshine Films, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. And hopefully that's it. I'll have to look on a phone and see how to get that done. Andre Southgate, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Emotion, they must have done something to it. They must have broken it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Success and Ike. I really do appreciate those kind words. I'm glad you're having a good time. I hope you've met some friends and family members. When you're here in TuberChat, for anybody that's fairly new or if today's your first day, the best success is always found in reaching out to other creators and supporting them first, knowing they will turn around and do the same thing for you. We're very much about generosity and the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. And then, oh, Charlene Heel, I'm so sorry I never put you on the wheel. Charlene Heel is in with a second channel, which is called Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, with a slight name change there, but I've got you on the wheel now. She Stole My Thunder is actually going to be featured on Sunday. They're doing a bit of work to help us with our YouTube channels and motivate as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I don't think She Stole My Thunder is still with us. I think they were here at the beginning of the stream. Now, members always get added onto the wheel, so even though the wheel is open to everybody, you do not have to super chat, you do not have to be a member. We put members on the wheel right away, and then that just basically means that as long as they get onto the wheel, then they're basically guaranteed to have the channel looked at some point, right? My YouTube search is here with 225 subscribers. This is a creator who's been incredibly supportive lately, both here in TuberChat and on our copyright-free music channel. So for anybody that hasn't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of TuberChat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there, and there's always people coming in and out, sometimes more than others, but there are also link drops over there, so you'll be able to meet more creators there also. Team Goodman, let me get you onto the wheel. And let's spin. I'm going to have to start moving it because we want to get as many channels on the screen as we can in the next 20 minutes. Then we're going to watch a premiere from Emotion, and I'll start dropping links for that in another 10 minutes or so. Great Farmer Freelance is here. I'm mistaken about the time. We've actually got over 20 minutes. So we might be able to get a couple of extra channels on the screen for anybody that can hang out. Great Farmer Freelance is coming up right now, fellow Canadian. This is Shane. This is somebody who streams, I think, every morning. You have to forgive me. I've missed you for the past several days. I'm going to take your Great Farmer Grilling #2, add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. But I'm hoping I can catch one of these streams. He does it almost every morning. I don't know why I've missed so many in a row. But I always have a good time hanging out. He's very appreciative of support from other creators. Always encouraging to have other creators connect with each other. And an advocate for helping people hit milestones as well. Andre Southgate, I've got you on the wheel as well. Where do you look for that music? So if you'll notice, it just happens to be a coincidence, but Stream Elements is a robot, and it dropped the link for the copyright-free music channel right as I was mentioning it there, but that's just a coincidence. But that's where the channel is. There's a virtual 24-hour live stream. All of the music is copyright-free. Basically, I own it all, right? But it's across all platforms. So it's on Spotify, it's on like Deezer and Apple and Google and Amazon and everywhere. But the virtual 24-hour live stream is there. All the music is instrumental, and it's mixed like a DJ mix. So you can run that in the background of a video or a live stream. You won't get sung over. And every song on the channel, or almost every one, I got to catch up with the last few, every song on the channel has a download link for an MP3 at the bottom of the description. So that's kind of a secret for the TuberChat people. So you should be able to easily find it. And then, oh, thank you very much, the BC Dispatcher. I'll look at that after the stream if that's okay. Great Farmer Freelance, hopefully everybody will connect with them. 343 subscribers, and they do more live streaming than anything else, but it's actually kind of a variety channel, so we're looking forward to more content from Shane as well. Now, Team Goodman is a dynamic couple of creators. They recently gave TuberChat a shout-out video, for which I was grateful. We have 2 shelves on our front page for shout-out videos. Some of them are the kind of videos that are made like specifically for TuberChat, but also we've all probably seen shout-out videos where a lot of creators are included, and then those videos where TuberChat's been included, we have those on our front page as well. Cabrar Gaming, thank you for the share on Twitter. Cabrar Gaming does that for us all the time. And Team Goodman is here always. They're here as much as they possibly can be. Now, Team Goodman is also a creator that is willing to hop in on other StreamYard panels. They have other creators collaborate with them, which is great to see. Fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. As you can see, just from this thumbnail right here, they actually take us out on their travels. Sometimes they're just at home and they bring us pure variety. Now I'm just going to take this other shout out video you did for this other creator here. I'm going to put that in my catch up list, and that will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Andre Southgate is still hanging out. Thank you for that. If there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat that will make it easy for me to see. I'll make sure I get you on right away. The BC Family Dispatcher is coming up in a second here. Now, YouTube makes it a little bit difficult to find this creator. I wonder if that's just because of the emoji and the slash, but we'll find out in a second. Yeah, the emoji and the slash is holding up the search results a little bit right now, but hopefully that will improve. So this is a creator who just put a Instagram post out for us. I haven't seen it, but we'll see it soon. They're very active on the other social networks as well. So Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, which is great to see. Actually, if we go to their About page, yeah, okay. We don't have the Instagram link there, but that's okay. We know they're there. We should be able to find them. 204 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. This is a creator I'm still getting to know. We can see they're doing a lot of shorts videos, which is great to see, but I'm going to hop over onto your videos page and see what you've been doing lately. I'm going to take your latest video, Call of Duty, and I see you've got a shout out for a birthday there. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And the idea is, as I get to know your content better, every time you're here, I'll promote your channel a little bit better with the stories that I tell as well. Do you need to take that off? So here's the thing, right? When we talk about the name of a channel, I've been using this speech a lot lately, so forgive me. It's something I've been saying lately. So it's nobody's business what your channel name, your logo, your avatar, and everything else. It's only yours. Now, you're free to take advice or input from anybody you want, of course, but just take it with a grain of salt. So all I'm telling you right now that we see in my personal search results is when I copy and paste your full name. We're going to look at Cabrar Gaming in a second. When I copy and paste your full name, it doesn't come up in the search results for me right now. But that might improve over time. If I take out the slash and the emoji, then it comes up right away. Those are my search results. They might be different from everybody else, but over time you're going to rise up the search results. So it's up to you whether it's important to have that there. But you know, the branding of your channel, like I said, is nobody's business. It's very important to make sure that you're consistent and you're presenting things the way that you want. So that would be up to you. You can change your name a limited number of times. There's always a time delay in between, so you want to be careful. If you wanted to, you could change it. You could change it back later, but I don't want to suggest that. I'm just saying it's something just because you asked, but it may not be a problem for you in the search results for very much longer. I'm expecting by the time you have 400 or 500 subscribers, you might be just fine. Sunshine Films is still in the house. Let me get them on the wheel. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Herman the Great is here. They happen to be a member, so we'll get them on the wheel right away. And Cabarar Gaming is here. Thank you, Herman the Great, for the highlighted milestone message. That looks like a super chat, but they're colored green for the members. Every member gets one of those every month. Cabarar Gaming brings us gameplay on this channel. They've got two. I'll show you the other one in a second. And they've got almost 1,300 subscribers. Now, Cabarar Gaming's been incredibly supportive for a long time. They support on all of my channels. They always come in with both of their channels to give that extra thumbs up, for which I'm very grateful. When I show you Cabarar Vlogs, you're going to see tips, tricks, and tech from this same creator. Now, what you'll find from Cabarar Gaming when you visit them in a live stream is that their excitement comes through very well, and you find yourself being captivated by that creator as well. They keep up with the chat very, very well. They're always warm and welcoming, and you will meet more friends and family members when you're there. So here in TuberChat, under normal circumstances, the wheel is meant to be run by a robot, which keeps track of how active everybody is, as well as how long everybody's been here. But it's more so, it's more so about how much you're interacting with everybody. The Stock Explorer is meant referencing something I said in a live stream the other day. I was paraphrasing. I completely stole that line actually from somebody that I follow. I only read one daily blog. I don't read it every day, but I get it every day and I read it. But it's from one motivational speaker, if you want to call it that. Much more than that, but he described it that way. So I totally stole his line. Jamaican polka music I was talking about the other day. And then thank you, Herman the Great, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, your channel is going to be the next one that we look at on the screen. And the Stock Explorer is always engaging conversation in a chat. Oh my goodness, Chris's Clevercraft. We're looking right now at Sunshine Films. Now, this is a brand new creator here in the TuberChat family, and I'm hoping we'll give them a warm welcome. So I'm going to set a reminder for the premiere you've got, but I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your Harley Davidson video. I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Herman the Great is here with 820 subscribers. This is a creator that recently reset and restarted their channel. So we're looking forward to what they're going to come up with here. But I'm going to take your latest video on the road to the rodeo. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall behind with you. I'm hoping we can push Herman the Great towards the 900 subscribers that they're thinking about. And Eerie Frog always has pleasant things to say in the chat, for which I'm grateful. The About page doesn't allow any links. The BC Family Dispatcher. Unless, if what you mean is just Instagram on the, in those links, YouTube lets you put, I think, 5 at the top on your banner, right? And on the About page, I think you can have up to 10, actually. So even the ones you don't see on the banner are still linked underneath. You should be able to add Instagram. I've been able to do that. But you can't put a link to anything right in the text of the About page, if that's what you mean. Eerie Frog is here with 49 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, up and over maybe that 50. That will have them halfway on the road to the first 100. We can see that they're putting out some shorts videos, and they're getting a bit of action here, which is really, really cool. I'm just going to take your latest video. I know you really put out a lot of short videos, but I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up. Eerie Frog, like I said, always has pleasant things to say in the chat, and I'm always happy to see positivity and motivation towards other creators, right? It's part of the generosity that we talk about, and I'm very grateful when I see that between other creators. Thank you so much. This is VSNC09. They were here with us earlier. We looked at their channel. They're out bouncing around supporting other creators, and they're back in the chat here now. Crafty Leo is in the house. We'll see what they've got going on their channel as well. And I'm going to get to as many channels as I can in the next 10 minutes. Then we've got a premiere from Emotion, our dear friend who is both a moderator and a member. I'm going to get his link for everybody as well. The live redirect isn't working today. So we have to use the link, but I'm going to copy it into our chat a few times. I'll pin it as well so it's easy to find. And there we go. Crafty Leo is up here right now. I'm just going to take another video from them. I'm going to grab this and put it in my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up. I'm still getting to know Crafty Leo's content, and the idea, of course, is that, you know, every time you hear I put your channel up, during the week I watch hopefully a video if I get a chance, and I catch up with creators, and then the idea is that over time I get to do a better job of promoting your channel when you're here and I put you on the screen. I just put your bell on. I'm not sure why it wasn't on. In the beginning days of TuberChat for the first year, I didn't put bells on for everybody, but now I do. I put bells on for every creator, so I don't know if that was just a slip up when I connected with you originally or not, but I've got it on now, so I'll be informed and hopefully catch more content from you. And then after Emotions premiere in a few more minutes, we're going to head over to our copyright-free music channel. So you can follow the raid. Now, Emotion will allow everybody to connect in their premiere the same way that we do here in TuberChat. So you'll meet more friends and family members. The live chat is already running over there, so you can head over early if you'd like to. And I'm going to get through a few more channels here. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another one happening, and hopefully someday in the next few days, live redirect will be happening again. But live redirect works best for creators that have their autoplay on. We talked about that earlier. If you don't have autoplay on, it doesn't automatically flip you. You have to click on the screen. You'll be presented with the video where everybody's going. Here's Andre Southgate right now. We'll see what they've got going on. If there's, pardon me, anybody in the house that has been listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll get you on right now. Andre Southgate has just over 1,000 subscribers, but well on their way actually towards 1,100. This rock carving short that you just put out did very well with 1,300 views. That's cool. Andre Southgate seems to do very well with a lot of shorts. Now I'm just going to take your latest video and add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And Andre Southgate is somebody who's here with us frequently in TuberChat. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm just getting something in another screen over here for a second. Charlene Heel is coming up. This is a creator that's actually got 2 channels. When you see Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, that is Charlene Heel's second channel, so we'll go look at that in a moment. And right now this is Charlene Heel's channel. Now this is a creator who is incredibly energetic, and they bring that energy everywhere they go with positivity and motivation here in the chat in TuberChat, and I see them out supporting others with that same energy, positivity, and motivation constantly when I'm out trying to do the same thing. How can you copy your Instagram link? So if you're on a computer, you're able to get it right out of the address bar, but on Instagram, you'll have to forgive me because without it in front of me, I just have to assume. On almost every social network, just like YouTube, you'll find little buttons, usually with like 3 dots. It means there's more to look at here. So if you're on your profile page and there should be a share link somewhere there, whether you're on Android or iPhone, and forgive me for not, without having it in front of me, being able to pick that off. And then posts are fairly easy to share. Every post on Instagram has that little triangle thing I was talking about. I gotta find out what they're trying to reference with that icon. iOS Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I'm just looking at... let me see if I can find it quickly. Charlene Heal is bringing us natural healing, coaching, and transformation. They bring positivity and motivation in all of their videos. I'm just grabbing their latest one to catch up with. And then as well, we'd love to push them towards the 800 subscribers that they're thinking about. I'm just going to look at Instagram quickly here. Let's see if I can figure out where the thing is. Why do they make it so difficult to share a profile? Not to mention mine's a business profile. I don't know if that makes a difference. Why is it so difficult to do this? I don't see it right in front of me. Okay, so this is one thing you can do is in your, forgive me, conscious business services and opportunities. I'm taking up Charlene Heal's space here a little bit. I just want to show you on this second channel, what she brings us is the same positivity and motivation, but with the bonus of opportunities to build wealth. I'm just going to add this video into my catch-up list. I think we've got another couple channels in the house. Classy Cookery is here. Good to see you in the house. They've been with us for a long time as a dear friend to TuberChat. Let me spin the wheel. Now, when we look at our profile, right, what you'll see, I don't think you can see this very well with the camera, but in the top right, you have what they call a hamburger menu. Instead of 3 dots, it's 3 lines. But if we click that, there comes up a selection of different things in the menu. Forgive me if you're not being able to see that very well. You see that QR code? So QR code gives you a chance to put this out, and other people can just scan it and probably get right to your profile, or at least from Instagram. And then if you click the share button, then it gives you a, I'm on iPhone, but it gives you the chance to either copy that link, if that makes sense, or use some of the other things. That's really clunky. Forgive me. I usually don't do that. I usually do a better job of showing you how to do things. It's tough when I don't have the iPhone on the screen share to pull up onto the screen here in TuberChat, but I don't usually do that. So let me get the link one more time for Emotions Raid. They've got a premiere right now for us. Slothloaf, good to see you here. And I've just dropped the link. Anybody can hop over there anytime you'd like to Emotions channel, where it says TuberChat Raid. And I'm going to put Success and Ike on the screen right now. And then, yeah, thank you for asking about that, the BC Dispatcher. I'm going to, the BC Family Dispatcher, I wrote a note for myself. I'm going to look into that and see if I can do a better job with that, because that's an interesting thought for everybody. Sharing on Instagram is a little bit clunky there. So 434 subscribers for this creator who is brand new in the TuberChat family. I'm hoping everybody will give them a warm welcome and connect to them. And 434 subscribers, like I said, we'd love to push them towards the 500. That will see their community tab come up. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your international students in Australia video, and I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Classy Cookery is coming up right now. I'm just going to put them on quickly. And the Inspired Empowered Mama happens to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel just for fun. We actually saw their channel featured last weekend. Classy Cookery has been a longtime friend of TuberChat. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including Super Chats and memberships when we get there. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too much farther behind. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel. I'm spinning just for fun. We're going to get to the Inspired Empowered Mama. Forgive me for racing through these last couple of channels, but we're on our way over for a raid to Emotion right now. So we'll look at the Inspired Empowered Mama in just a quick second. Oh, I put that in the wrong window. I've done that many times. Danny Days Homestead, good to see you in the house. And then hopefully everybody will come over. And Emotion has a brand new song for us to hear in that premiere. Afterwards, they'll send us over to another live stream where we can keep connecting, but you will be able to continue to meet new friends and family members with Emotion during their premiere. This is the Inspired Empowered Mama, an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They also happen to be a gold member. So we see their link drop by Nightbot, as it just by coincidence happened to do a moment ago. As well, we see this channel in the slide that run at the beginning and middle and end of every live stream. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can be here. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the way out. Give Emotion a thumbs up on the way in. I will see you over there during the premiere, and hopefully you'll follow us over to the next live stream where you can meet more friends and family members, check out our copyright-free music, and have link drops over there as well. Thanks everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.